Perhaps we can speak about something that's pretty simple, namely simplicity. Let's see if I can move this over so if somebody comes in, I can see them. Okay. So simplicity means kiss, or keep it simple, stupid. Now, here's the problem we have. We are each born into a language-filled world, meaning a world that lives in its past, a world that lives in history. And hello, Jillian. I can see you better. I figured out a way to get this over here so I can see if people come in. So we were born into a language that's thousands of years old, if you will, and it is complex, extremely complex, and it requires that our minds be complex, extremely complex. As a matter of fact, that's the thing I cared to speak of this evening. The fact that we've become so complex in our minds, if you will, that we can no longer even see simplicity, the simple. For instance, I have spoken for many years, about 40 years, I said about enough times, didn't I? Speaking the truth. And yet, one of the main questions that I get is, what is the truth? The simplicity of it is this. In order to discover what the truth is, you first must begin speaking the truth. And if you were born in the last who knows how many thousands of years, then you have never spoken the truth. You have always spoken from your knowledge, from your thinking, your thoughts, from your belief. Thinking has always been thinking you. Your thoughts have been shaping who you are. Leon, hey, welcome. So, is it possible for you to consider this? This is an easy one because you people really like being the top of the food chain, the real smart ones. So here's what I'm saying. We have become so smart. We have become so eloquent, so fantastically advanced in our knowledge, in our thinking, in our beliefs, that simplicity escapes us completely. We have no consideration about what simplicity is, what even speaking the truth is. We don't even know. People say, what is the truth? What is speaking the truth? The manner in which you discover the simplicity of speaking the truth. Now, be ready for this because this is shocking. What you do is you begin speaking the truth. You begin, well, as I've said many times before, if you care to really begin speaking the truth, then the first truth you need to speak is, you are a liar. That will begin you, or begin for you, the long, extended journey that you need to go on to discover what truth is. Because here's the simplicity of it. Truth is the ability to live in the now and speak the truth in the now. Outside of your opinion, outside of your belief, outside of your thoughts, and outside of your knowledge. Now, I just made it really difficult, didn't I? Let's see. All you need to do is speak outside of knowledge, outside of thought, outside of belief. They even have a cliche for that. I think they call it outside of the box. So, simplicity then is this. It's two things at the same time. It's the most difficult, absolutely almost impossible thing you'll ever do. And at the same time, it's as simple as the old saying goes, falling off of a log. However, to fall off a log, you first have to get on it, don't you? So, the ontology, if you will, study of speaking the truth starts internally with each person. We each need to discover that we have been trained, that we have been conditioned to be a robot. In our world today, the main thrust of it is to be looking down on anybody who isn't us. You know, they're all worse than us. So the simplicity of that is for you to be nothing. And by nothing, I mean to not be a man, to not be a woman, to not be a mother, to not be a father, to not be an uncle or an aunt or a Republican or a Democrat, or to not be an American. Or there's a couple folks in here from, I think it's called England or Britain or something like that. To not be English. To absolutely and completely be nothing. That is simplicity. If you can get it to a point where you realize that if you stand in front of a mirror and you take your clothes off and you look, you can instantly discover, are you male or are you female? Anything you add to it after that is not simplicity. So are you interested in, is it of 100% importance for you, somebody's texting me, to discover what simplicity is? If it is, then you could start with telling yourself the truth that your mind is so complex, so mixed up, so filled with knowledge, thought, and belief that it can't even consider, much less see, what simplicity is. Hey, thank you guys for being here, Jillian and Leon, and a perfect life to each of you. Now, let me see if I can... I'll learn how to do that.